But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
We were all waiting for it. We knew it was going to come eventually, and the day is finally here. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are publicly fighting. So in this video, I'm going to share a couple of clips from Trump's recent comments on Elon Musk, as well as what spurred those comments, and then I'll get to Elon Musk's meltdown on Twitter following Trump's comments. So first off, I think it's important to highlight the story that broke last week in regards to Elon Musk in the New York Times, as well as the Washington Journal. And that is the fact that Elon Musk apparently has a serious drug problem, including the fact that he allegedly traveled with a daily medication box that held about 20 pills, including many hard ones. So I will say the added benefit of being on these many pills is that it apparently makes you really good at doing an impression of gold dust. That comment shared by Justin Wang on Twitter. But let me now get to the Elon Musk comments that spurred the reaction from Donald Trump. Musk urging Americans to tell lawmakers to kill the bill in regards to the big, beautiful bill. So Musk described it as a disgusting abomination. I'm going to get to why Musk is apparently so against this and the insane hypocrisy at the heart of his argument. But first, let me get to Trump's comments. This is speaking to the press when he was asked about Elon Musk.
And, Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and, which was a lot of money for electric vehicles. And, they're having a hard time, the electric vehicles. And they want us to pay billions of dollars in subsidy. And, Elon knew this from the beginning. He knew it for a long time ago. That's been in there. That's been, I would say, JD, that hasn't changed. That's been right from the beginning, Mr. Secretary. That hasn't changed at all, right from the beginning. But I know that it disturbed him. He wanted, and rightfully, he recommended somebody from that he, I guess, knew very well. I'm sure he respected him, but to run NASA. And I didn't think it was appropriate. And he happened to be a Democrat. I can understand why he's upset. Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk. And even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting and very nice. He wants to be who he is, so you could make that statement too, I guess. Look, Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. I was surprised because you were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best things. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill.
All right, so I'm going to get to another clip and Musk's reaction to all of this. But Trump, his reasoning there, the two reasons he lays out for why Musk was unhappy, I actually believe Trump, because both of these reasons have to do with Musk's businesses. So one, on the phase out of the electric vehicle tax credit, that makes sense, the impact that would have potentially on Tesla. But the other reason there, Elon Musk wanted to be able to choose who was running NASA, which has to do directly with SpaceX, his company SpaceX. I'm sure Elon Musk wants as many public-private partnerships as possible. We'll get to later on in a bit just how much money the government has spent on Musk's companies. But if he was able to have someone running NASA who he knew personally, knew very well, that would benefit him personally, benefit his business. So it actually makes a lot of sense that Musk would be unhappy if he didn't get what he wanted there. And worth noting, as Yashar Ali tweeted out, as President Trump expressed disappointment with Elon Musk, and said he wasn't sure they would have a great relationship again, Tesla's stock price took a sharp nosedive. Very, very fun. So there's one more clip from Trump here where he appears to imply that Elon Musk may have Trump derangement syndrome.
And I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration and they love us. And then at some point they miss it so badly, and some of them embrace it, and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it. But we have it with others, too. They leave, and they wake up in the morning, and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different, and they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it, and you'll let us know.
I could wager a guess. It may have something to do with the fact that you are a jackass, and you run a very dysfunctional government, very dysfunctional and corrupt government, and the people working for you, the people that you hire, are also dysfunctional and corrupt and also jackasses. And when these jackasses don't get what they want from your jackass, they decide, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore because it's not benefiting me personally, so I'm going to leave. And then they're mad about it. There, I solved it. Let me get now to Elon Musk's reaction on Twitter. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House and the Republicans would be 51 to 49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. I'm really enjoying this. So, Musk put a lot of money into Trump. I'm sure that helped a little bit. It's hard to know whether or not he would have lost the election if Musk wasn't involved, but he definitely got a lot of money from him. So he also went on to say, false. This bill was never shown to me, even once, and was passed in the dead of night so fast that almost no one in Congress could even read it. And then he's doing a lot of this. He's quoting old Donald Trump tweets, being like, oh, look at this wise man. So all having to do with debt and spending. So Trump, back in 2013, I cannot believe the Republicans are extending the debt ceiling. Musk saying wise words. He has various examples of that here, talking about the debt. Elon Musk saying, where is this guy today? I am curious where you are today, because your businesses are built on $38 billion in government funding. And you have the gall to complain about government spending. Musk's companies have received billions from the government, dating back to 2003. Worth mentioning, while Elon Musk was a part of the White House, Trump firings hit agencies with oversight of Musk's companies while they were under investigations, violations, and lawsuits. So, as I was saying, when the government no longer served him, he decided, I'm not going to be here anymore. Musk also, this is the one compliment he gave Trump in this tirade. Sensible move by President Trump regarding Trump's decision to end federal funding for California's high-speed rail project. Worth noting here, in case you didn't know this, I've discussed this before, but Paris Marx, who has a book that brings this up as well, writes here, as I explained in my book, Elon Musk admitted to his biographer that he only announced Hyperloop because he wanted California's high-speed rail system to get canceled. Even though he's lauded for innovation, he's constantly trying to stifle any efforts to get people out of cars. So I'm going to get to that exact quote from the biography in a second here, but I also want to shout out Paris Mark's book, which is Road to Nowhere, which goes into the tech industry and how they essentially have stifled innovation and have not benefited us as a society. But he goes on to write in his Disconnect blog, in Ashley's 2015 biography of Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and the quest for a fantastic future. On the subject of Hyperloop, Vance wrote, Musk told me that the idea originated out of his hatred for California's proposed high-speed rail system. He insisted the Hyperloop would cost about $6 billion to $10 billion, go faster than a plane, and let people drive their cars onto a pod and drive out into a new city. At the time, it seemed that Musk had dished out the Hyperloop proposal just to make the public and legislators rethink the high-speed train. He didn't actually intend to build the thing. With any luck, the high-speed rail would be canceled. Musk said as much to me during a series of emails and phone calls leading up to the announcement. Musk's Hyperloop idea was never intended to actually get completed. The whole purpose of it was to stop cities from investing in public transit. The man is disgusting. So I got no love for either of these clowns. I just thought it was worth mentioning this as well. Yashar Ali tweeting out Elon Musk has unfollowed Stephen Miller. Two horrible people fighting. I guess three when you include Trump, but They're all fighting. It's a big, it's a big, it's a big giant pigsty of clowns. So good. I'm enjoying it. Finally, there is something good to come out of American politics, and it's this wonderful, brilliant, big, beautiful fight.